Welcome back, everyone. This is part 4 of my Suikoden I playthrough, where we just left off after our big battle with Kwanda Rossman. After we defeated his army, we then stormed the castle, broke the mirror that he used to burn the elf city down, and then defeated him in man-to-man combat, Nemo versus Kwanda. Turns out that Lady Windy supplied him with a black rune that allowed him to manipulate beasts, and he utilized that to do something to the kobolds. I don't know if he just made them sick or something like that, but now they're better. The elves, some of the elves were saved by what's his name? Stallion. And the dwarves also helped us. So we have quite a big army, and now we are back in our castle, which has grown. The size of the castle itself has grown, and we have Flick, Humphrey, and Sanchez, who returned after the Liberation Army base was attacked and Odessa died. Flick, who is in love with Odessa, does not know that Odessa is dead yet. So we will pick up there. And instead of keeping it a secret, we now believe Matthew will say that the Liberation Army is large enough now to not have to worry about disbanding just because Odessa isn't here. And he blankly tells her, or tells him, that she's dead because he does not want to beat around the bush. And as I just said, we now know that the Liberation Army can hold its own under Commander Nemo. Flick is obviously upset, and Victor and Flick being good bros, Victor is very sad that he was unable to protect her, but in all fairness, it really wasn't Victor's fault. Odessa ran forward like a crazy person to save a child. Not crazy for trying to save a child, but crazy for running forward. Flick is going to leave and go to Kaku, which is a city just to the east. I don't know what boat he used to get here, but we're going to use Taiho's boat to get back. And we need to recruit Flick, so we will go over and say hello. In part 2, I believe, there was a character, maybe it was part 3, I think it was into part 2. There was a character that we recruited that did not get proper justification of her power, and it's the mage who blinked in when we were running through the elf, or the elf forest, and her name is Vicky. That's her here. She actually allows us to teleport, and any city that I visited I can teleport to, so this is basically fast travel. So if I ever want to go back to the elves or the dwarf vault or whatever the case may be, I can do that in order to recruit characters or revisit certain locations, which is good because in that same video I also spent 10 minutes flying or sailing across the ocean trying to find this pirate's fortress. Didn't have the people I needed to get the people, so now I'll be able to do that fast. However, I do not have the ability to get back to town yet. I will get that in the next area that we go to. I will be able to recruit a character that gives me a magic mirror that can teleport me back to the city at all points, and I will utilize that to my advantage to be able to quick travel, and that's really how I'm going to recruit most of my characters. He said he was staying at the inn, so he's a liar, but now he's here. Flick forgives Victor, and he has calmed down significantly, understands that he made an error, and he asks that we help him. Not that he joins us, but we help him. And just like that, he joined us. And something will happen eventually that will take us to our next location, and I'm pretty sure we just need to talk to Matthew to do that. This will be our first boat trip back to the castle since it's upgraded, so maybe we'll get a new little cutscene here that will show us the new size of our castle. Yep. It's the little wing over on the left is what was added. And I know these stairs are tiresome, but they're good for our cardio. Do I need to buy anything? I don't think so. I'll do that later. Luckily, Gremio has to be in our party for a while, which means that holy rune that I put on him will pay its dividends. But once he's able to not be in my party, I will have to move that to someone else so that I have it, because not moving fast sucks. So when Linden Camp was attacked, Flick went to the west to Milich Oppenheimer's area, and he's one of the 5 great generals, similar to Tio, similar to Quanda, similar to Ein Guide, all people we've met or heard from before. Maybe one of them is not. Maybe Quanda was not a member, because I know there's a girl that we haven't met, and Kazim Hazil is another person that we've actually passed and maybe heard reference to, but not actually talked to yet. We could have talked to him at the very, very, very beginning of the game, but we did not. And just like that, we are ready to go to our next fight. And this is not actually Milich, if I remember correctly. Yes, this is just the gate guarding Milich's territory. The news of our victory over Quanda has already spread this far, and it's time to repeat that process. Last time I blindly used magic to start off, and I got lucky that they did not use a bow, so I will be smarter this time and use my other tools to see what happens. Hopefully we will figure out what they're doing. So they're doing a charge attack, and because of that I am just going to utilize Luke to deal probably half of their max HP. Yeah, over half of their max HP. And then we'll see if Giovanni can figure out something. Also, I find it a little funny that Giovanni is the butler for LaPont, who is a respected gentleman, and he's a thief, classified as a thief. But 2 for 2 on successful predictions by the thieves results in another flawless victory for us. Again, magic is just insane, and the rock, paper, scissors system here is pretty crazy. Flick is rather impressed that we destroyed them. Yes, the young master's alright. Let's send a reconnaissance team to find out what they're up to. Flick and Pawn are under the assumption that we should just attack. But that's a very bad idea, and you're about to learn why. So we jump straight into our next battle at the Scarlaticia Castle, and we will actually get to fight Milich. His army is significantly bigger, and usually we would be fine and be able to win a fight like this. However, we don't actually have the ability to win this fight at all, and as soon as we do this attack, he's going to do a poisonous pollen attack and cripple us. Matthew says that we are all over, and if that actually killed all of those people, then our Liberation Army is non-existent anymore. They just took 5,000, almost 6,000 of our 7,500 people. Meaning, we are in trouble. Sanchez, Dirty Sanchez over here says we should send a reconnaissance team. Victor is going to join us by default. Flick is going to join us by default because he wants to make sure that we are up to snuff as a leader. Gremio will join us because it's Gremio. And Victor is going to try and talk Gremio out of going. And he wants Gremio to understand that Nemo is a man now. He's a leader. He doesn't need to go. And unfortunately, no matter what I say, he will come with us. So I'll just get to that and say, okay, you can come with us. I have 2 more slots. And let's add. Who are we going to add? We're going to add. Oh, I didn't know our Bath man. I did know that. I think he has an axe, actually. That's why he's cool. Who are we going to add? We're going to add Stallion with his Godspeed rune. And we will add... We want Cleo, some magic. We have Humphrey. He's a madman. He's pretty strong. Let's see. Let's just add... Eileen has earth magic, and she's a long-range attacker, which is a good combination. Don't think it's necessarily important who I have, but we'll add Eileen. Why not? Please be careful. Of course I'll be careful. Now, I'm going to leave and come back in, because if I remember correctly, there is someone here that I can recruit. Quincy? Yes. Join me, Quincy. So he actually just said he's going to he will join us if we have 5 more recruits. Kai is our teacher, actually. So this is one of the few maybe the only joint attack that Nemo gets. It's pretty powerful, actually. If I remember correctly, they each attack everyone. Well, they split up and attack everyone on the map. Milich Oppenheimer created the names of all of these towns, so they sound weird. I just mentioned earlier that we will get a magic mirror, and Helion is the lady who will give it to us. She will only work with us to control the Soul Eater if we recruit her, so we will do that. And the blinking mirror will allow us to return to base at any point in time. So I will get that, and probably some medicine, yep. And then I will... This blinking mirror will always be in Nemo's inventory. And I'm going to hand over, let's go there. And, oh no, come back. Let's go, oh. Hand over there. We'll do these things. Look at the item shop. We have yellow flower and yellow seeds. Anytime we see these, we are going to buy them. I'll just go ahead and put them on Eileen. She will not be in our party for terribly long, but she will be here for a bit, just because I have her in here now. And then, do I need to sleep? Nemo has 5, so yeah, we're good. Now that I flick... Oh, I didn't mean to leave. I actually want to put all the lightning runes that I've gathered on him. He's a cool character. He'll be in my party. At least some. Not necessarily all of them, but... This is another character we can recruit. His name is Jin, or Gen. And... Alchemist Kamendol is busy, so we can't go in there. We will utilize them here in a short bit. And that man there just told us about a gentleman who can cure, who can cure the poison. This is another man. And he again gives me the stipulation of what I need to recruit him. So I needed 5 to recruit the other guy. I need 12 levels to recruit Ike or Ika, which means I need to be level 40, which is a lot. I don't know if this is the time to do this or not, but I'm going to try. Where am I? Here. The man I need to recruit lives way down here, and that doesn't do me any good at all. I can't get there, so no, this is not where I needed to go, and I can't actually get to any of the other cities by boat, so I will leave. You can notice that I'm sprinting in the open world, and that's because I have Stallion in my team, and the true rune allows me to do that. I just passed the prison. I don't need to go there, and I was over there, so I will go to this city here. Beau Blanc, I believe, is what they call it here. And now it's Ante is what it is. So this is Klon. Beer Blanc is the name, and Klon is someone I can recruit, just apparently not right this moment. I remembered this section now that I'm here. I'll dance. I have to dance with her. And I don't know what I have to do this. But I have toe shoes on, and maybe that's what I have to do. She spins very fast. I spin very slow. But it's great dancing. Great dancing. Ooh, there's some jumping. Most exquisite. Standing ovation. Bow to everyone. And now you join us. Beautiful. Thank you. You head to the castle. Luckily, all of these people are great fighters, so we don't have to worry about them getting hurt. I need an opal and she'll allow me to kidnap her, Esmeralda. But the section I'm in now is really cool because I have to do a lot of things to be able to get access to Milich's castle. Chapman is another individual that will join my party. He's actually going to be our armor smith, and he wants to join the Liberation Army. Welcome aboard, chap! He's very quickly replaced. And I can buy lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. But I'm kind of poor. What do I want to buy? Headgear. I'll buy headgear for Nemo. And then I'll buy a ninja suit for Nemo. And I'll equip him and move my stuff around a little bit real quick. So let me do that. Alright, sold some stuff, moved some stuff around. It's really interesting that there are pieces of gear in there that can be equipped only to certain people. Like the half helmet can only be equipped to heavy armor users, but it's less defense than the headband that I could buy that's usable by multiple people. Jean is our rune crafter. Oh, I don't know what I have to do to get her. Oh, my army's not big enough for her. She's pretentious. Coming here. No one is here. And is anyone in here? Hello. Hello, Kimberly. But lots of people to recruit in this area, and I cannot do it just yet. I need more people or situations. So as I was saying earlier, this zone, there's a lot of things that I have to do in order to get into this castle. So I'm going to have to get Lucian to create a poison. He's going to get arrested. And then I'm going to have to break into the jail. In order to break into the jail, I'm going to have to get... I should maybe not mess around with these things. Oops, wrong way. I'm going to need a... what's it called? Entry. They're going to forge... I need a forge master, someone who can like forge signatures and stuff like that, to allow me to get into the castle. I don't know what Voice of Earth does, so we'll see. So I have a bunch of little things to do here in order to get through this zone. So instead of it being a quick 1-2 punch, it's going to be a quick run around where I need to do a mini scavenger hunt essentially, which hopefully all I have to do is go into this castle and it will then inform me. Yeah, I was definitely underleveled with my people for this fight particular. Flick should probably get healed real quick, eh? Victor has so many HP, he's so strong. Okay, to the castle. Big Rose, spewing poison. Alright. I don't know if anything was accomplished at all. That being said, I'm going to utilize this blinking mirror, go back home, and see if Matthew has a plan. He always has a plan. Is there someone I needed to recruit somewhere? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not yet. Once if I put Taiho and Yamku in my group, I can go to the Pirate's Fortress and I can recruit 3 more people, which maybe I should be doing because that will give me enough people to get the Gentleman Quincy at the Garen Fortress, and that will get me closer to getting Jean as well. Ooh, so maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Alright, Stallion. You'll be back. Trust me. So let's just do that real quick. Add these 2 gentlemen to the party, and then we'll go fight the prisoners. Pirates. They're not prisoners. Alright, Vicky, do your thing. Alright, boys. You want to fight? What? Why can I not fight you? Hi there. Well, I want to fight you. What do I gotta do? Did I not put Yamku? I did. Why won't they fight me? Maybe I need someone else. I don't know. I don't think I can use the magic mirror from where I was, so I have to use it here. And I will not run up there again and get Stallion, even though I maybe should. I guess I'll teleport somewhere. Let's go to Tien. I could have just boated here, but I didn't. Maybe I need to talk to someone, so let's mess around. Don't stay. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Ready? Talk to that guy. Talk to this guy? Oh, okay. There we go. There's a city to the south that I need to go to. I just missed this dot down here. I ran right past it earlier thinking it was the other place. Oh, that's right. So there's a man named Jabba here. He's going to be the gentleman who uses my appraises my things. He's my appraiser. And in order to get him to join me, I have to find an item that he appraises and can't figure out what it is. We traveled a long way here. It turns out Lucian is not here, but this lady here, Lot, is, and I need to get her cat. I don't remember where her cat is. Is her cat in here? Maybe not. Okay, so I thought I needed to use my boat to go find Lucian, and I do. I just couldn't go from where I was at. How my boat got here and is beyond me, because there's no real path. But I'm going to continue going south. If I remember correctly, there's a whirlpool that prevents me from getting to Lucian. Yes, okay, so Lucian is just over there. That's his house. He conveniently created a series of rapids that I cannot cross, which means I need to get a more powerful boat. So the man that I encountered in city number 2, no, city number 1, Tien, Jin, or Gen, is a boat crafter. And with the help of the other gentleman in the neighboring house, I will create a faster boat. But those two people hate each other. Victor and Gremio literally just said what I said. We need a bigger boat. So let's go get a bigger boat. And this entire area is one big scavenging hunt. This gentleman here is going to make us a bigger boat with the help of the other gentleman. We need a boat that can beat the rapids. Even if he's half dead. Let's go see him. Alright. Taiho. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Yamku's actually the weaker link, but I clicked Taiho. Do not disturb my experiments. Creepy old man. Bringing these delinquents to see me. Yeah, we are delinquents. And Gremio throws Victor under the bus. That language, that fits for him, not for us. We are civilized gentlemen. So there's a way. Of course there's a way. Inside we go. This will let us get over the rapids. What is it? It's a machine that moves by burning oil. It's an engine. Correct. Premier L'Amour, you idiot. Milich is a rather fine gentleman, and he changed the names of all of these places. And certain individuals, aka everyone in the area, do not like changing those names. But Commandol is also a man of class and stature. Bye, Yamku. At this point we have a full party of 6 that cannot be changed, and we have to carry this engine back down to Port L'Amour, or Tien. Recon. Tien from to Recon from Tien. Ba-doo doo 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 doo. This music's great, guys. It's great. We didn't fight anything, Flick. And they're going to work together to put the engine on the boat. And we're going to rest. To bed we go. Music indicates story. Everyone is sleeping. Gremio is restless. And he's going to watch me as I sleep, per usual. This is very weird for this conversation, this cutscene, as it were, to exist right now. It just doesn't, it feels out of place. Like, what's the point? They worked through the night. But we now have a fast boat. For shame. Let's have a launching ceremony. Let's go, boys. Speedboat enabled. Brum, brum. Doesn't actually go any faster, it's just more powerful. So we get to make this long trek down this narrow river area. Just to meet Lucan, who's going to cure the poison, but he's not going to cure the poison. Spoiler alert. He gonna get arrested. Easy peasy, just like that, right over the rapids. He's got a nice little trick set of steps. Hi, Lucan. You failed to hide yourself and become a recluse, yes. Well, if it ain't Milich Oppenheimer himself. The Flower General. Your father must be in tears to know that his son is a traitor to the Empire. Probably. Listen here, Peacock Man. What's your business? And to the castle, or to the prison, the impenetrable prison. I don't know where Milich got a dragon. Maybe in a previous life he was a dragon rider or dragon knight. Who knows? Let's go to the hop. And paint? Yes, paint. Move this paint onto this old man. I don't think I've ever used him in combat. And the blinking mirror only works outside. So technically we are inside. And we will board the boat in a second. I actually wanted to oh, or we'll just walk outside like that, like silly. Which we're going to do because I want to see how Commandol fights, actually. Is he an S? He is an S. Oh my goodness, we have 4 S's. This team sucks. But it's really funny because he's a doctor, he's a medical doctor, and he still has the medicine sign outside of his house, even though he's trying to avoid people. I would think that this would be a pretty cool place to put a secret, but I don't believe that they do. There's nothing over here. But maybe there's a fight that I can get into. I just want to get in one fight. Just one quick fight. But maybe not. Maybe no fights. No fights allowed. So sad. I guess we'll just blinking mirror back home and be boring. Oh, he's moved. Now we have to talk to Matthew to... Come on. We have to talk to Matthew for him to tell us about Kimberly, who's going to make us Imperial guards that'll let us get into the prison. I believe we need something else as well, but I don't remember fully. We will discover that very shortly. And Flick is about to pimp himself out. Yeah, so Matthew's not in his room, and that usually means business needs to be attended to. He has an idea. Wait one moment. I will go to the bath. And Tesla, yes, that's right, Tesla. Matthew gave us a letter to give to Kimberly and to Tesla, and according to him, once we show them this, they will join our team. Or at least help us get into the prison. Conveniently, we have a specific member of our team still in our team because his pretty face will be very useful. Teleport me. Where am I going? I'm going to Ante? Yes, got it. Eventually, Klon will join us, but not right now. Alright, so which house is Kimberly's? That one is this one? Maybe? Yes, it is. Delivered Matthew's letter. I wonder how weird it would be for someone to just walk in your house and say, "Here's a letter." Oops, I forgot to mention that I can't read. I think it's rather funny that she is a forger. She can't read. I don't know if I ever picked up on that until just now. Hey, you there. Pretty boy. Handsome fellow. Take me to dinner. Victor just allows Flick to be molested by this MILF. She's a MILF for sure. I can only imagine the casting that they would do for this. Diane Lane, perhaps? Maybe Gwyneth Paltrow? That would be a good one. I'm a bit of a nerd. I watch too much TV and movies. Even though I don't actually think I watch that much. They were up all night drinking. And Flick wants to know how she does it. And she now tells us that we need to go talk to Tesla, who is also in this town, but he's under the guise of a man named Albert. Maybe Tesla is the scribe and she is the person that does the drawing. That would make more sense, actually. Yep, he's the scribe. Albert Onyx. Victor hits him with the oldest trick in the book. Gives him some misdirection and then calls him by his name. And there was just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Victor basically bullies him into joining us. And we get a small insight into Tesla's life before this. He says back to being the life of a criminal, which is rather funny if you ask me. Maybe we have enough yet. Okay, we're not popular. We get it. You're great. Join us later. Alright, let's get together and we'll be alright. Blinking mirror to the castle. Up the stairs we go. It would be really convenient. Oh no. No. It would be really convenient if we had an elevator to just not run up these stairs. I know it's good for our health, but I am a fan of convenience. Or maybe we could just get a ranch style castle where it's long and not tall. So we had the Imperial Seal forged and the signature of Milch Oppenheimer forged as well. And we should probably change our party members. And the only other person that I know of that can do it is Sanchez. Goodbye again. Goodbye, Commandole. Hello? Who do we want? Who do we want? I want Cleo, because she has a fire rune. We may have to deal with stuff that is plant-based. And then, because he's insane, I want Kai. I think it's just going to make this content a little bit easier because of their duo attack. And all of that time I spent running around right by the prison, I should have just taken a step in to get the flight path, as you might want to call it. But I didn't. Therefore, I will fly to Scarlaticia Castle and immediately leave. Yeah, we get it. Looks like that other place would have been a little bit faster. I'm just going to beat these guys up. And this master pupil attack is not actually the best for two mobs, because it, each of them attack one time. But I do believe it is an increased attack value. I think they deal more than a regular 100% damage, which is why it's good. I would actually be interested in watching a speedrun a little bit more in depth, because I think what they would do is act like Final Fantasy IV, which is every time you get a new character, its level is way higher than what you were doing for a speedrun, and Kai might be very important for that, for a speedrun. These enemies are definitely on the stronger side. No, don't eat me! Oh my goodness, that was insane. Over 300 damage. And missed. Okay. Okay. We're gonna play that way. Yeah, let's just do this. Now I'll have to make a pit stop. We did it. I have to make a pit stop in a city to heal my boys and girl, which I didn't want to do. But I will do it. Luckily, the inn is very, very close to the entrance. And oh, I remember now. Once I free this area, I believe that's when Klon will join us. I'm trying to remember what enemy. For some reason, I think it's these enemies are the ones that either drop the opal that I need, or they drop the antique that I need. But I don't remember which one drops what, so we will worry about that later. I may look it up, may not. Now we have reached this Saunière prison, and the guards will stop us, and we have General Millich's signature, so they trust us, and away we go. Alright, let's see. Rune. Clone rune. Rainstorm. Let it rain, Flick, let it rain. One thing you will find is Flick's magic is nowhere near as powerful as Luke's magic. But maybe we don't even have to cast it, because Kai and Nemo just destroyed everything. But we did, so we just lost a magic slot for no reason. Oh well. The lesson learned. There should be a paint here. Silver necklace, just kidding. And defend, defend, defend. Oops. Unite, defend. Just make things as fast as possible. OP attacks are OP. Nothing over there. This way. What's silver necklace do? We will put that on Flick. Flick will get our silver necklace. And let's move this over here for now. And we'll do this thing again. Told you, super powerful. And we'll go down here, over here. Got a book. Now that we can kill these guys easily, we will let them go. Nice little prison gate for us. Also, it helps that these two characters are very fast, so they get to do this before most enemies attack. But as long as both Kai and Nemo keep their weapons strong, you can essentially use that combo the entire game. And it won't always one-shot, but it will always do good damage. You saw he was attacking for 86 there. And when he uses his special power, he's dealing like 100 and something damage, which is double, which is a very good rate. We'll just do the same old, same old, same old. These pots might need magic damage dealt to them, but they do not. Cleo's not very strong. Our Delph Viper Man. Our Viper Man controls the Delphs with his horn. That's what that noise was. I definitely should be making sound bits for a couple of things in this game. The horn is one. The duck quacking when I do something, enter the wrong command, also something I should be recording and utilizing. Maybe some other day. Antitoxin. That's nice. We'll just keep the trend up. Everyone does their thing. Dead. Victor finally doing his crits. When it doesn't matter very much. Misses all the bosses, crits all the mobs. Typical Victor. And away we go. Who are you? Boys, do you not know who I am? I am Victor. Or Schlottenhelm Rhineback III to my peers. And that's Roy over there. And Paiske. And Thunderflick. Pretty good chunks. 32? Did I just get an unknown ornament? Did that happen? It did not. Thought it did. But I did get some leather armor, which Flick will just immediately equip. Because everyone knows that leather armor protects you better than brass armor. 3 guys. Maybe Cleo was not necessary. And maybe I should have had Pawn in my group. I don't remember when his important fight is, but I'm pretty sure it's very soon. I want these treasure chests. Open up. Here we go. Let's do this one. That one. This one. Oh, and this one. Cleo now has rank 3 magic, and that spell is called Dancing Flame, so it's another AoE. Fire Rune is very good at AoE damage. And maybe I should have used one. I didn't think that I would need to do that. Get him, Victor. Open sesame. Half helmet. I can equip the half helmet on him. Might be an upgrade. Is indeed. Now I can move the bandana. Wait, Victor doesn't have a headpiece? What in tarnation? Ow. Open sesame. 5 guys, burgers and fries. We'll just do double AoE with my 2 mages in this with fashion. With the flick of his finger, he calls down the power of lightning, and they are all dead. We're getting some money. And we got a sound setting 0. Allows me to mess around with sound. I don't understand how this old man did not realize that we were the ones on the island earlier, but he's ready to die. We're not going to do that. You can escape with us, Lucian. I believe Lucian is a playable character, and I believe he has a unique rune, but I don't remember it completely. Like I said, I've played this game dozens of times, and there are still characters that I have not played and used in my party, even though I do have, or at least at one point had a save file with all of the characters that were playable, max level, and, well, level 50-ish is when the game roughly starts to be a real big grind. And I had most of my characters level 50 and all of their weapons to max level, which, by the way, costs a very large quantity of money. Gremio, about to die, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. He'll be back. And you might be asking why I'm fighting all of these monsters, even though I can let them go like I usually do. I'm trying to get the opal, which drops off of these guys, so that I can recruit one of the characters, and I'm just doing it now instead of doing it off camera. Either way, it's going to be a grind. I don't remember which mob drops it. I think the frogs drop one of the items that I need, whether it's the I think it's the antique that they drop, and the opal drops off of something in here. I don't remember which one it is. These nightmares are actually similar to the mimics, where they do random attacks based on what element they show. So they can heal, they can do fire, they can do a lightning attack, so forth and so on. They also might have an attack that heals me, but I do not remember. Lots of mobs here. We'll just do our thing. We'll waste a firestorm if necessary. I think these guys died of this. There's an unknown ornament. I don't know if that's the one we want or not, but it's the one we got. Almost done. Almost done. Almost out of this prison. After we leave the prison, that will be the end of this segment. We'll pick up a little bit later with the remaining part of Millich Oppenheimer's territory. And between now and then, I will try and get the items needed to recruit those characters. Oh, Millich, you're waiting here for me. How about that? Okay. I guess we can just kill him here. How barbarous. I'm not bad with a sword, but he's not in the mood to fight right now. So instead, he's going to give us this shiny thing. Can you see what this is? What is it? It's a bottle. Bottles filled with spores of agony. That sounds beautiful. Man-eating spores? Bro! What are you going to do? Whoa! He just smashed the bottle on the ground, and we're going to die to man-eating spores. And he locked the door behind him. Uh-oh. Get into the prison, guys. Gremio, what are you doing? Hey, what's this music mean? Hey, stop it. The door can only be opened. Yeah, I know it can only be opened from that side. What are you doing? What? Open the door, Gremio. It's a command from your general. I can't protect you anymore, but now that you've grown up, you no longer... What? I need you, Gremio. Why would you do this? So this entire game, Gremio has been trying to sacrifice himself for the greater good, and during that time we never let him, and now he takes the opportunity and dies. What a jerk. This was alluded to earlier. The cutscene in the inn, obviously, not as weirdly placed as we might have thought. And me saying that he was dead soon in a previous battle also gave it away. But he is one of the 108 stars. And I plan on bringing him back to life. I don't know how, but I'll do it. Also, they ate his boots, they ate his hair tie, they ate all of his clothes except for his cape and his axe. And Victor just went and picked up something. I don't know. But that's it. Gremio is no longer with us. And that means we don't have anyone to wake us up. Maybe we'll just sleep forever. Cleo and Pawn are here to be sad. Victor's here to be sad. And Victor says he'll step up if he needs us to, but it would be better if he did it. I heard Gremio died trying to save you, right? Do your utmost to protect that life that Gremio gave you. And I'm pretty sure she can leave our party now because Gremio's not going to pay her back. Nemo must be very sad and worried that he brings nothing but death. And I probably shouldn't have came in here. This here is an antitoxin. Well, I picked one of those up in the prison, Lucian. You're nothing special. Why'd we have to go there? Gremio died for an antitoxin that we have lots of. But at least we got another member. I don't feel like it right now, okay? Yeah, there are more important matters, like saving. To the inn I go. Save my progress before laying the smackdown on Milich Oppenheimer for killing my good friend Gremio. Also, is it not a little ironic that Victor is chilling in the inn with Marie, and that's where we met Victor, in the inn in Gregminster? Maybe not. Maybe it's not. But I thought it was. But that's it for today. That will be the end of part 4. As I mentioned earlier, part 2 just got uploaded. There's a very funny scene in it that you guys should check out and let me know what you think. Please leave comments in that video, in this video, what you think I can do better. If you want to follow along with the uncut, unedited version where I make more blunders than I do in these videos on Twitch, you can do so. Twitch.tv/RudigerDude. I stream at random times, so just give me a follow and it will give you an email update of when I go live, or a Twitch app update when I go live. I will be back as soon as I can and finish up this area and move on to the next one. And thank you guys for stopping in. Have a great day.